In July 1976, a bizarre rhythmic tapping sound suddenly disrupted shortwave radio frequencies across the globe.
Resembling a sharp 10 Hz knocking, it jammed civil aviation communications and forced Western intelligence into high alert. Thousands of amateur radio operators from Europe to the US picked up the mysterious, irritating signal daily. US and British intelligence agencies immediately deployed signal interception systems to analyze the unknown threat. NATO direction finders conducted triangulation, narrowing down the source on the world map. All electronic vectors intersected in a single, restricted forest zone inside Soviet Ukraine. Due to its distinctive, unyielding sound, Western intelligence officially codenamed the asset the Russian Woodpecker. Conspiracy theories quickly flooded the US media, claiming everything from mind control experiments to weather manipulation by the Kremlin. In reality, the Soviet Union meticulously concealed this facility, completely erasing it from all civilian maps. The single asphalt road leading to the station was disguised as an ordinary, abandoned children's summer camp. The object was a restricted military town operating under the strict code name Chernobyl-2. Here, under total secrecy, highly trained air defense personnel lived and worked with their families. The town was entirely autonomous, featuring its own school, kindergarten, stadium, and a single local shop. The outer perimeter was guarded by elite units, and the fences were equipped with hidden motion detection sensors. The true purpose of this facility was unknown even to the rank-and-file soldiers guarding the distant forest approaches. The garrison's mission was critical: round-the-clock combat readiness in the event of World War III. The essence of this secret technology was to look past the curvature of the horizon, utilizing the planet's own features. The powerful radio wave from Duga fired upward, bounced off the Earth's ionosphere, and curved around the globe like a mirror. The complex was a sophisticated, distributed system consisting of two massive separate sites, a transmitter and a receiver. The massive transmitter was located near the town of Lübeck, while the gargantuan receiver stood at Chernobyl-2. The main receiving antenna at Chernobyl-2 was jaw-dropping in scale, reaching a height of 150 meters and stretching half a kilometer long. Next to it stood a second, smaller antenna, about 100 meters high, tuned to a different frequency range. This colossal structure consisted of hundreds of cylindrical dipoles connected by a highly complex system of steel cables. The total mass of high-grade steel used to construct this single monster exceeded 13,000 tons. To project a radio signal across oceans, the complex required an astronomical amount of clean energy. The peak pulse power of Duga's transmitters reached dozens of megawatts during operational spikes. This extreme power demand is exactly why the radar was built within direct line of sight of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. Inside Duga's primary technological building sat one of the most powerful computing centers in the Soviet Union. These electronic brains processed the faint, distorted echo signals returning all the way from across the Atlantic Ocean. A massive ventilation system was required to constantly cool the hundreds of thousands of vacuum tubes and circuit boards. The radar's sensitivity was high enough to detect the thermal exhaust plumes of American Minuteman missiles launching from bases in Dakota. This unique capability provided the Soviet leadership with a precious 25-minute window to authorize a retaliatory counterstrike. By the mid-1980s, the radar had undergone deep modernization and was preparing for full-scale combat duty. But on the night of April 26, 1986, the world changed forever. The fourth reactor at the neighboring Chernobyl plant exploded. The military town of Chernobyl-2 fell directly into the path of the deadly, westward-moving radioactive cloud. Officers continued their duty inside the bunker's sealed control rooms, completely shutting off the building's external ventilation. Due to the critical radiation spike outside, a complete and urgent evacuation of the entire garrison was soon ordered. The military managed to dismantle and evacuate the most expensive, classified electronic components and gold-plated circuit boards to Russia. However, decontaminating or moving a 150-meter steel wall weighing thousands of tons was technically impossible. Today, Duga remains a giant, rusted ghost of the Cold War, silently frozen in the middle of the dead exclusion zone.